At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is also brought to you by Humana. Don't forget, Medicare's enrollment period ends December 7th. Call Humana today, 775-727-0871. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349. News is also brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, providing quality cancer care in a spa-like setting. We are Pahrump's only chemotherapy center. Call 1-800-881-4226. News is also brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444.
Tonight on News 46, Daniel Robbins is convicted of murder.
The Pahrump Nugget invites everyone to a tree lighting ceremony.
And Travelocity talks about holiday travel. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 21st, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Daniel Robbins has been convicted of the murder of 21-year-old Christopher Mundy and the aggravated assault of teenager Pablo Flores. Last night, jurors quickly returned a guilty verdict on all counts in connection with the August 18, 2011 shooting on Benson Circle.
Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant Daniel Robbins as follows. Count 1. Murder with the use of deadly weapon. Guilty of second-degree murder with use of a deadly weapon. Count 2, battery with use of a deadly weapon. Guilty of battery with use of a deadly weapon. Count 3, battery causing substantial bodily harm. Guilty of battery causing substantial bodily harm. Count 4, assault with a deadly weapon. Guilty of assault with a deadly weapon. Count 5, assault with a deadly weapon. Guilty of assault with a deadly weapon. Dated this 20th day of November, 2012, Kimberly A. Lynch, foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is this your correct verdict as read?
Yes. The defense were claiming an accidental shooting and self-defense, something that even Judge Robert Lane said he struggled with. The Robbins family was visibly upset when the verdict was read. The Mundy family appeared to be elated, though Chris will never come back. They believe justice was served. Deputies escorted the jurors out of the courthouse after the verdict was read. Robbins is expected to get as much as life in prison when he is sentenced on February 11th of next year. He will likely face a minimum of 10 years in prison for just the murder charge, with an enhancement for use of a deadly weapon. 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and battery with a deadly weapon. The sentence could be as much as 24 years to life. Daniel Robbins gave very little expression when he was sentenced for the crimes. One of the moments that stands out in the minds of all that were there in the courtroom was the final photo of the victim, 21-year-old Christopher Mundy, looking like his hands just fell off the steering wheel, with his head slouched over, bloodied from the wound to his neck. A life is forever lost, and many lives will never be the same. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Keep fighting, Dad. It's not over. It's not over.
And the 10th annual Pahrump Nugget tree lighting ceremony will be held on Friday night, the day after Thanksgiving, at the Nugget.
Hi, everyone. Jeremy Jensen, General Manager of the Nugget. I'd like to invite everyone down this Friday night at 6 p.m. for hot cocoa, coffee, and cookies, along with Santa Claus here at the Nugget. This is our 10th annual event of our tree lighting ceremony. Also, please come on down for Thanksgiving. 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're doing a $10.99 Thanksgiving Day buffet. All the fixings, turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, the full deal. So come on down this Thursday, 11 to 9 for Thanksgiving, and then Friday at 6 p.m. for our tree lighting ceremony. Bring the kids, the family, everyone, come on down and join us.
Lexi Smith has been through some adversity but has emerged victorious after her mother, Crystal Bowler, was imprisoned in Gatesville, Texas after pleading guilty to the 2003 murder of a 22-year-old pregnant woman. Yesterday, Lexi received the Act of Kindness Award from Butch Harper for her resilience. She plays on the Pahrump Valley High School soccer team who just won the second state championship title.
2 times in a row, and today we got to pick out our state rings, and we're super excited.
A little bit about, you don't have your father in your life, and your mother is in prison for life, right?
Yeah. Actually, it doesn't bother me that I don't have a dad, but like not having a mom, that does bother me sometimes. But the fact that like I have my grandparents to help me.
So how's that going with your grandparents? They're real supportive and really involved in your life?
Yeah, they're very supportive, and it doesn't matter like what I'm doing, they're always there to help me. Yeah. And they always like, I know like I get in trouble with them like for back talking and stuff like any other teenager, but at the end like they're always there for me, and there to support me. So
what would you say out there to teenagers who've had difficult times, because we all know that everybody has difficult times in their life, but some people choose to have them bring them down. Some people choose to overcome them. What advice would you give to anybody out there who's watching this?
I think use the bad experiences in your life to make you better. And you should never use them as an excuse, because there's people who are a lot worse off than you are. And the fact that if you use them as an excuse, people could turn it and use it like against you. And you don't want to seem exactly like weak or vulnerable, because people can also use that against you. And just always use the bad things in your life to turn them into better things, because good things do happen. I mean, I know like a lot of bad things have happened to me, but a lot of really good things have also happened to me. So I prefer to use the good ones than the bad ones.
And as we head into our first break, here's Mr. Movie Phone with the holiday weekend movies.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone, looking to gobble up some Thanksgiving movies? Then stay tuned for my weekend movie preview next.